you have a twin brother and an older brother, but is it your twin brother that like got picked in the MLB?
Yeah, that's right.
It is your twin brother. Yep. Okay. So is he playing now?
Yeah, he's with the Giants. He's in their organization right now.
That's huge.
Yep.
Are you guys identical?
Yeah, identical.
You like look exactly the same?
Yeah.
I mean, what is it like having a twin? I mean, we're going to dive into the baseball side too, but like for real, like what is it like?
It's weird. It's weird for sure. Yeah.
We've got Matthew DelVecchio here from FIU Baseball. He's the pitcher. How you doing? You've had quite the journey. You are originally from San Diego, California, which is absolutely beautiful. We were just ramping off about it. Then you went to Washington State for JUCO, and then you went off to New York to the cold, and now you're here in FIU in Miami. So a lot of different cultures.
For sure.
But from your perspective, tell me about your journey. Why did your baseball route go this way?
I think it went that way because out of high school, I wasn't really a pitcher. Mm-hmm. So I went off to summer ball. I actually played with the team in Washington State, and one of the coaches from that JUCO came out to see me throw, and he was like, "Yeah, like I like your stuff. Like, let's get you out here." Ended up going on a visit out there. Ended up committing there. And then 2 years there, obviously, and then came back to California, played summer ball there, and then the Niagara coach hit me up, and from there I went to New York.
Well, there you go. Yeah. And now you're in Miami. Yep. So you're back in the warmth at least.
Gorgeous, yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about like your experience at JUCO and how you feel like it developed you as a pitcher.
Yeah. I mean, you hear a lot about JUCOs. They're definitely not easy. Mm-hmm. You have 5 a.m. wake-ups. You have lifts almost 7 days a week, 2 a day sometimes, even for baseball. And it was a grind for my body, but it definitely like molded me into like who I am now, and still like that hardworking type, and not letting it back and letting it go easy. That makes sense.
So it's almost like JUCO gets slept on a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like harder than D1.
I would say in some places for sure.
Yeah. The way they push you is harder.
Absolutely.
But like the competition on D1 is harder.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because you're playing like, D1 players that are prepared to be on that level.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like it's prepared you for this moment now being on the D1 level and being at FIU?
Just from all the workouts that we've been doing, I feel like I've been doing that for a while now. And I mean, we just had our like Omaha challenge, which was brutal, but I feel like with the stuff that I was doing in JUCO, like I felt like I wasn't as bad as most of the guys.
And has there been any adjustment coming from California to now living in Miami?
A little bit, yeah. Still far away from home, 3-hour time difference. So talking with the family is a little hard, but
yeah. How have you adjusted?
I mean, I have a family phone call every Sunday. So we kind of set a time, and from there we just talk. But
so how'd your baseball journey start? You said you didn't really pitch that much in high school, but how did it begin, and why did you want to continue pursuing it? I
feel like it began because of my older brother. He was playing for a while, and it kind of set up me and my twin brother to play baseball, and from there on, we've all been playing since. So
it's a little brotherly bond type thing. You have a twin brother and an older brother, but is it your twin brother that like got picked in the MLB?
Yeah, that's right.
It is your twin brother. Yep. Okay. So is he playing now?
Yeah, he's with the Giants. He's in their organization right now.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Are you guys identical?
Yeah, identical.
You like look exactly the same.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it like having a twin? I mean, we're gonna dive into the baseball side too, but like for real, like what is it like?
It's weird. It's weird for sure. Yeah.
I've never heard somebody actually react and say it's weird.
Like when we're younger, it's hard to have different friends. If that makes sense, because I mean, when we were younger, we were like identical, so we kind of hung around all the same people.
Right.
And they still couldn't tell us apart at times. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you guys like start to look different the older you got, or do you guys still kind of look alike?
We still look a little bit alike. I mean, he's got more facial hair now, but
well, why don't you just play a game for him one day?
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to. I would love to, but I don't think that could happen.
You guys should prank the coaches.
Yeah, I don't think that could happen. But
you never know.
Yeah.
But could you imagine? A little twin prank?
Yeah. I mean, we tried to switch classes in elementary school, actually.
Did it work?
It did not, no.
How'd it go down?
Well, like elementary school, you have like recess and everything.
Right,
And
yeah.
we kind of made a plan, like, oh, we'll switch classes. Like this next class, like we'll switch.
Yeah.
And we ended up going into each other's classes, and I ended up getting caught first. She was like taking attendance. I was like, oh, I'm here. And then like I started dying laughing. Like I couldn't hold it together.
Oh my gosh. Because you were like going under your brother's name.
So she was like, oh, you're not Cody, are you? I was like, no. So yeah, got caught.
That's actually kind of cool though.
Yeah.
If I was a twin, I'd 100% play that card.
Yeah.
I'd try and do it as much as I can. Every year, I would just be like, let's see what
Oh yeah, let's see what we can get away
who we
with.
can trick.
Yeah.
So what position does he play?
He's a pitcher as well, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, all three of us are pitchers.
So you can definitely play a game.
Yeah. I got a different arm slot than him, but
Yeah. Well, so how like was that kind of bond and relationship with your twin brother, knowing that you guys identical, same position, both play baseball?
Yeah.
Was that kind of like bond created?
I mean, we're like really close. We talk every day.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to him more than my older brother, but I feel like it's brought us definitely closer. He'll give me pitching tips because he's been throwing almost since freshman year of high school, and I just started like 3 years ago. So he's been giving me a lot of tips, and it's been helping for sure.
So did you play other positions in high school?
Yeah, I played third actually.
So why did you make that transition?
When I went out to JUCO, they recruited me as a two-way, so pitcher and third baseman. And we had a game, took BP, horrible BP, like worst BP of my life. Couldn't hit it out of the infield.
Wait, so they brought you on for like two-way, so like third baseman, pitcher, but like you just said you didn't really pitch. So like, did you like lie on your resume or something?
No, like I said, like they came out to watch me in summer ball. Okay. And then I pitched a game, and I think I won like 5 innings or something like that. And then they're like, oh, like you pitch as well. I was like, yeah.
That makes sense. So you and your twin probably have done like everything together growing up, and then once you guys went into your collegiate route of baseball, that's kind of when you separated. Yeah. And went like your own route and own ways. So how has that kind of been, being separated from the twin, coming into your own?
I mean, it's been hard. But I would say the first year, like we separated, it was definitely hard. Mm-hmm. But he was doing his own thing, I was doing my own thing, and it was kind of nice going somewhere where people were like, oh, you don't have any brothers or anything, and I was like, oh, I have a twin. They're like, oh, okay. But like it was nice, like actually not being known as like, oh, you're twin brother and all that stuff. Yeah, you got to like kind of make your own identity. Yeah, exactly. In the world. So why FIU? I mean, they were on me pretty well out of the portal. Coach Whitson and Coach Witten both. And I mean, after that first phone call I had with the head coach, I was like, yeah, I love it. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Came out on a visit, and that was a no-brainer. Is there any main differences that you notice in the coaching here, like compared to other experiences you've had? Yeah, I would say last year with the coaching, it was just like new, like first year head coach. So he didn't really know what to do. And here our head coach and all of our coaches know what they're talking about, know what they're doing. So it's definitely a lot different. What's one thing that you feel like FIU being a part of this program has elevated your game? I would say like my grit in a way, our coach, and like mentality, because our coach praises on mentality, gives us like inspirational quotes every day, and I feel like that's been helping me a lot. So it's almost like more attributes off the field. Yeah, exactly. Like that has, translated into being on the field. Yeah. So last season, what was your favorite game and why? Yeah, I had a game where I almost went complete game. So that was probably my favorite. There we go. Yeah. And who have you gravitated towards the most on the team? This kid named George Adams. Why so? I don't know. He's younger. He's a sophomore. Yeah. Showed up on campus. Talked to him a little bit first day of practice. So I was like, "You want to play catch?" And from there on, been hanging out ever since.
Guys are so simple.
Yeah. So it takes one conversation
So easy.
and you're good.
So now, I'm sorry, that's just so funny. It really is.
It was literally one conversation ever since then. Like,
oh man, that's great. And then you said you're studying interdisciplinary studies. The transfer credits, I know you're like dealing with it, student athletes, like just draft them already.
Yeah, exactly.
But is there any like idea like of anything you would want to do like beyond baseball?
I mean, I'm taking a lot of criminal justice classes right now,
oh, wow.
which I enjoy a lot. So some in that field would be awesome.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. What like has enticed you the most in one of your classes?
I don't know, honestly.
I mean, you said you've taken a few.
Yeah, I have this like ethics of criminal justice, and it kind of like dives into why people do the crimes that they do.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting.
That's like intriguing to you.
Yeah.
Fair. And then I still think it's really interesting, like your baseball journey and everything of just not pitching and then going JUCO. So like, what did you take from all of those experiences with the 2 years at JUCO in New York? Like, what did you take with you to FIU to be the player that you are here?
I mean, just knowing who I am as a pitcher and then as a person as well. Because I feel like some guys, when they hit the portal or they transfer somewhere, they want to be someone they're not. And I feel like I know who I am as a guy and as a pitcher, and that's helped me for sure.
What's your favorite pitch?
I like the changeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what has been your signature pitch that you always like default to when you really want to get somebody out?
Yeah, the changeup or the sinker, yeah.
Okay. And then is there any pitch that somebody else taught you that changed your game forever?
Yeah, actually, my twin brother.
Yeah? Was it the changeup?
No, he gave me a slider grip that's been helping me a lot recently.
Wait, that is so funny that you said that, because I don't know if you're familiar with Chase Intella. He plays for the Miami. Well, he's going through the minor leagues right now for Miami Marlins, and I got to talk to him. Like I went to UCF, he went to UCF, and he said the exact same pitch that somebody else taught him was a slider. And then like I asked him to like explain it to me, and he like explained it to me. It's like when you hold it like this, and you kind of like have to.
You gotta like hold the seams.
Yeah.
Move your thumb around a little bit.
Yeah, that's actually so ironic. I guess that really is like the pitch that changes it.
Yeah, it's definitely common. For sure.
That's pretty cool. And then now take me through the dynamic in the dugout. Who's loud? Who's quiet? Who's serious?
Yeah.
Who's, bringing the energy? Who's saying dumb stuff? Like, what's FIU's dugout like?
We have a lot of guys who are like in the Hispanic culture. So we have a lot of guys speaking Spanish and a lot of guys chirping at some dude. But most recently, there's been a lot of chatter. I mean, when you bring 30, 35 guys together and they're all talking, it could get loud in there.
Yeah, of course. So who's cracking you up, like making you hysterical on game day?
This dude named Preston Prince.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why so?
He just says some things that can sometimes be out of pocket where catches me off guard for sure.
Has it ever worked to your advantage?
I don't think so.
Like caught the other team off guard. You're like, yeah, you know what?
No.
I need you every game.
No, I don't think so. I mean, that would be awesome though.
What about just team culture wise, in the differences of the different teams that you've been a part of? Like what's something about FIU's just culture, dynamic, that you really enjoy compared to like, other teams you've been a part of?
We have a team group chat, and I feel like with that group chat, we get a lot of guys together almost every weekend or every day, and it's been awesome. I know like last year our team was close, but obviously there's like certain groups like you could tell. This year I feel like all of us are together, and it's been awesome.
What positions do you think is the most detrimental to have team chemistry with? Because baseball I feel like is so individual but also team, because obviously every person is playing their part on the field, like especially when you're on defense. I feel like that's when you have to be the team the most.
Absolutely.
And then when you're on offense, you're at bat, like that's when you're kind of in your individual game. So why do you think that's important in the game of baseball, and how does team chemistry translate to the fields?
I mean, with the team chemistry, it's like you trust the guy no matter what. So as a pitcher, and you have your infielders behind you, you're like, I'm gonna get a ground ball, and you're gonna field this. Or outfielders, they're gonna track a ball down. And then, I mean, being a pitcher, your catcher's your guy. Like you do anything for your catcher. So it brings out a lot. And when you trust your stuff as a pitcher and you trust your defense behind you, you can go a long way.
And this is going to be pretty funny. I'm just like so curious to hear like the inside of a pitcher's mind. When somebody's trying to steal a base off of first and they're kind of like teasing the pitcher, does that like anger you? What's going through your mind as a pitcher?
When they get bouncy and start doing some weird stuff, I'll obviously pick off here and there. And
because you gotta do the little
you gotta check over your shoulder a little bit. It's really annoying. That's all I gotta say. It's really annoying. And then I would say some other things, but it's. Yeah.
I know you could see it on the pitcher's face and the energy, and it's like it's always like a suspense though. Oh, yeah. So I was just curious, like from somebody who's actually on the mound dealing with that. Like,
as a pitcher, it's the worst thing. It's the worst thing. And then if they actually end up stealing the base, you're like, oh, great. Now I got to turn and actually face him and look at him, and he's doing the same stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's certain players that are probably like known for stealing bases and stuff, like when you're entering a game as a pitcher. Is there any that's actually a pretty good question too. Like, do you guys do like proper research on like the opposing team before you're entering it?
Yeah. Yeah. We have scouting reports. Hitters will have their scouting report on the opposing pitcher, and then pitchers will have scouting reports on the opposing hitters, and it will show you their batting average, if they bunt, if they're a fast runner, green runner, yellow runner, red runner, all that. But,
so you kind of have like an expectation.
Yeah, you have an idea.
And then what's going through your mind individually when you're stepping up onto a mound?
Just get outs. I don't really try to focus on the hitter that much. Kind of just look at my catcher and just throw it through him and trust my guys behind me.
That's a interesting take because like on the catcher part, because I've heard some pitchers also say that they feel like it's a one-on-one game with them and the hitter. Oh yeah. And you're kind of saying, I don't even care.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just thinking
about. I try to block out the hitter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. I feel like that's probably like a better approach. And then what's something that you've learned from your brother through his path of just like getting drafted and everything? Yeah,
his work ethic for sure. Yeah. It definitely takes a lot more than you think to get where he's at right now. It's a lot of work in when nobody's watching, getting your throwing in when you need to, and basically no breaks. So he's kind of brought me under his wing a little bit with that.
And which MLB player have you looked up to?
Logan Webb.
Why?
I just feel like we have the same arm slot, same kind of pitches. And the way he talks about everything, like on certain videos, I'm like, yeah, I like this guy.
Is that somebody that you developed while you were like recently, or is that like a childhood idol?
No, that's recently for sure.
What about any childhood idol that you kind of looked up to in baseball?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in high school, I loved Francisco Lindor. Okay. Yeah, being the third baseman, just being clean and kind of savvy out there.
Are you into sports cards at all?
I am a little bit. Yeah? A little bit, yeah.
I know a little bit. I worked in the space at one point. Really? Yeah, I worked like selling and like, so I know a little bit. So do you collect yourself?
I do have a collection at home.
You do?
Yes, back home.
Who do you collect?
I collect a lot of guys. I kind of just go to the local sports card store and buy who I think's good and see where it goes.
What's the most expensive card you have right now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I would have to look for sure.
You don't like have like an idea? No. You don't have anybody's like rookie?
I have a couple rookies, yeah. I don't have like any one-of-ones or anything, but
any numbered cards?
Yeah. A couple out of like 30, couple out of 10.
You rip the wax yourself and pull, or? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. What's your favorite product?
I mean, I don't really know.
You don't know?
I just go there, buy whatever, and walk out. And our pitching coach here loves collecting cards. Loves it. He actually handed out Spencer Schwellenbach, Jackson Jobe, and like 3 other guys the other day to our top guys of the fall.
I mean, there's obviously like NBA, NFL, and MLB, all, and even UFC, every sport has sports cards, but baseball collecting is its own world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is there any other like things that you enjoy doing outside of baseball?
I mean, but when I'm back home in California, I'll tend to surf a little bit here and there. Definitely video games, MLB The Show, and then it's probably binging TV for sure.
Fair.
Yeah.
And then what is the overall goal for baseball? What's your vision?
Obviously, make it to the league.
Go all the way through.
That's the dream for everybody when they start.
What's the dream team?
My dream team, Padres, San Diego Padres.
Yeah? He wants to go back home.
Go back home
Take this guy back to California.
Absolutely.
So just to wrap this all up, what is your vision and your goal that you have for this upcoming season?
Obviously get a ring on my finger and every one of my teammates' fingers.
And which game are you looking forward to the most?
Probably our midweeks at Florida and Gainesville.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you for being a part of this episode.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course.